Probably another 18 pounder, maybe a bit bigger, so that's quite good. Middle of the night again, I've got no idea what the time was, probably about to be 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that, so happy with that. Beautiful fish, absolutely beautiful. Okay, rightio, let's get its scales sorted out and weigh it. Well, good morning from another sunny day on the lake. Not so hot as yesterday, which is good. There's a nice southerly breeze which is going to blow through that gap, straight through Vivian, and straight at the other side. You can see it on the lake, it's sort of starting to slowly pick up at the moment. Absolutely wonderful. So it's all quite good really. Absolutely beautiful out here. You can see in the distance the pair of swans with their 4 cygnets, unless they've lost any. Hopefully they haven't. I might change my mind about what I just said then in about 2 months' time when they're playing through my lines and picking me hook baits up. But you never know. So, as you can see, I had one in the night. Ian's had one this morning. He also had a 20 in the night. So, yeah, very productive indeed. Stamp of the fish is very good as well, which is good. You know, trying to keep away from these 11, 12 pounders. It's just getting bigger and bigger. But it's looking, this corner's looking quite nice, the wind pushing here. Nothing would surprise us if we don't get a day angle at some point coming down and having a go in there. But yeah, it's looking absolutely beautiful. Ian and I sort of pitched up camp over there in the shade. A cup of coffee, chat for a few hours. I'm actually going to get my deeper out today. Just a little bit of a hunt around because we keep finding some weed and weed beds, so we need to actually sort of track down where they are. It might be more prominent features of actually fish, so that's going to give us a little bit to do stuff, which should be quite good. We shall see. That fish just crashed out there. Very good indeed. I think it's going to be a lovely day out there. Certainly is, I believe. Really, really nice. So you can see this cloud cover. I like a bit of cloud cover. Well, I do anyway. Just a half chance of catching a fish during the day. Never know. I'm not going to do any deepering until sort of probably gone 11 o'clock. Just in case we get a take or something. Unless the wind picks up, and I can just flick it out and drift it over the swim. Map everything that way. So, see really. Looking good out here, isn't it? Looking good. Oh, it's better. I'm in the cool bit now, in the shade. I need to get back to using my gimbal, don't I, really? Wobbling around. Not super professional, is it? Already out. Well, it's about 5 o'clock Friday evening now. I'm heading into my last night. I wasn't actually going to rebait or anything this afternoon, but I spent a little bit of time playing around earlier on with the deeper, looking for sort of weed beds and things like that. Just tiny little bits of growth, because with some weed floating on the surface and the fish have sort of got stuck in a little bit of weed and things, so I've found a few areas and thought, well, I've got to reposition my rods really. No two ways about it. A little bit of tidying up now, put all my bait out, all set for the last night. Conditions are looking a lot better. They're a little bit hotter than I anticipated this afternoon. Yes, pretty. I was hoping this wind that's pushing through here would sort of turn up. It just sort of faded away. And now it's pushing through absolutely fantastically. I need to keep an eye on looking on this bay actually. For the next time, but we'll just have to see. But yeah, there's not a soul about. Just me and Ian out on this lake. Amazing, really, isn't it? I don't think it's possible, but it is. Really, really gorgeous. Really gorgeous. There's a tower up there. So out of the wind, the heat is quite oppressive, really, I must admit. Nothing would surprise me if we didn't get a thunderstorm or something. It's quite weird, really. But sort of see what occurs. Yeah, so I've repositioned everything. Started tidying up, so sort of pack everything away. So it's not in a big pile of stuff ready to go tomorrow morning, so I don't have to sort of muck around too much. I'm sort of there, ready to crack on with the first barrel load. Well, tea's on the way. Absolutely fantastic. It's cooled down a lot now. It's coming up to about 6 o'clock. It was incredibly oppressive earlier on. In fact, I wouldn't have been surprised if I'd heard a rumble of thunder. Absolutely amazing, really. You know, it's wonderful. I do like it. You just like tucked behind the. I don't know what they're called actually. Anyway, set back. You're tucked behind a little lovely barrier. It's absolutely gorgeous. And tower's up there, lit up with the sunshine. And I've nearly got everything sorted now. So we just gotta wait for one of these to rattle off tonight. And yeah, see where we go, really, haven't we? It'd be nice to get another fish. I avoided the tench last night, so hopefully I can avoid the tench tonight, but you just never know. Excuse me. And we'll see where we go. As went down to see Ian, there's a guy set up way over there. Can't really see him. You can't see him through because you've got to go through an island of the trees, but in the middle of the screen opposite, he's over there. No, he won't affect anything at all whatsoever. It's actually quite nice to have a few people on here, to be fair, in all honesty, just to sort of move the fish around, just to get them, you know, heading around, not thinking I'm hiding in a corner around here and no angle will disturb them for weeks with absolutely no idea what they're up to. So, yeah, it would be nice to get the opportunity to get a few people on here. We'll just have to see. I should be back down again next week, hopefully so. I might try a completely different area. I don't know yet. I've got to see keep an eye on what this wind does the rest of the week, and might do something a little bit different. Don't know yet. We'll just have to see where we go. Just see how tonight's results go and how Ian's results go tomorrow night. Take it from there. Realistically, really, it could, could make all the difference. See the old geese out there just all congregating. That's lovely, really. Right, I better go and set my alarm to remind me when my food's ready, because it's been cooking and I haven't actually done that yet, which will be awfully silly because the last thing we want is burnt food. Right, after I've had my food, Ian's coming round and we're going to have a chit chat for the evening, so this will probably be it until hopefully I catch a fish in the night. If not, tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll actually remember to do a, see you later, folks message, unlike when I didn't in the last one. I had to do it at home in the garden. There we go. Right, fingers crossed, eh? Let's see. Well, good morning from a grey lake today. The sun, I can feel it. It's burning through up there. You can see it. It's getting warmer. I feel it on my head. Feel those rays burning through. It's supposed to be about 19 degrees. By about 8 o'clock this morning. So we're starting to slowly pack up, sort things out, get things organised. It seems quite hot, 19 degrees this time in the morning, but I think it's been 16 degrees all night realistically, so it's just the sun just taking the temperature up 3 degrees really, so not going to make much difference. Yeah, just had one fish in the night. I'm not sure if Ian's had anything. He's fast asleep at the moment, so I'm not going to disturb him. If he hasn't, he needs his sleep. If he's had as many liners as I've had, it's yeah, nothing would surprise me really. I'd be asleep if I wasn't packing up. So yeah, it's been an enjoyable trip as always. Been fantastic really. 3 fish, 1 each night. Still trying different things, trying to sort of hunt out that bigger fish, because I know it's not going to come out of the normal areas. Otherwise I'd have caught it by now, or someone else would have caught it, because most people fish the same old areas. So it's going to sort of try different things, throw it out there and see what you end up with and see where we go. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'll be back down again next week. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to go next week, but we'll see where we're going to go. But other than that, as I say, apart from the heat today that I can feel sort of burning through, it's a good start of the day really. I feel there's a fair chance, you know, I could get a take before I'm off, realistically. Talking of Ian, here he comes. I'm going to get the old kettle on now, should be quite good, and I'll catch up with you later. Well, there we go. Titan's down, all packed away, everything's all on the barrow, all set to go. I've done 1 trip. I've got to do another trip and I'll have to come back for the bivvy. But yeah, I must admit, the good old workhorse that is, does me well. I'm well impressed with that. Fantastic barrow conversion that is. Global Angling products, I can highly recommend them. In fact, because they live so close to me, it's even better, because I can just pop in and I've got it fitted, which is absolutely fantastic. I don't mind doing that, which is really good. So yep, we've had a fantastic time, enjoyed ourselves. Ian had nothing last night, it was quite surprising, and he was quite surprising. He had a few liners and thought the same as me, something was going to rip off and give him a take, but no, it didn't. But there we go. Right, I've got to get going because I'm running a little bit late as always. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and please comment. And if you're on the bank, go catch yourself a big one. And I'll see you next time, folks. Catch up soon.